Okay, this is a City of Federal Way tie-in explanation video. So, the City of Federal Way requires a tie-in in between the panels that you do and the existing panel if the existing panel is over 2%. And if you want to check this, go on to the City of Federal Way Public Works, and the drawing number that references this is drawing number 3-8B. So, in that drawing, it explains that when you're doing a panel, so we're going to pretend that this is the panel we're doing and that this is our cold mix bore. So if this is the panel, we have expansion, tool joint, expansion. So you would do it just like normal, breaking it out at the expansion and doing everything within this panel. And expansions go back, regardless of the tie-in, they go back where they were. So we would break both of these out, expansion to expansion, and replace it. But then you need to check each of the panels that you're tying into. So I got my smart level set up. This panel here is 3%. So 3% is over 2% by 1% over. So you subtract 2% from our 3%, giving us 1, and that's the distance that you have to go back. So it is 1 foot for every 1% over. So this is 3%, which is 1% over 2%, which means we need to go 1 foot back. We would go 1 foot back, saw cut 1 foot back, and do a tool joint there. Then put this expansion back just like normal, because this is our panel that we're doing. And then do the panel. And then you got to take the smart level, set it over on this side of the expansion. Now this side is 2%, so we don't have to do any sort of tie-in there. Now, if this said 4%, we would take our 2%, subtract it from that 4, leaving us with 2 remaining. We would go 2 feet in, saw cut, and do a tool joint there. So, referencing that cut sheet, City of Federal Way, outside of our expansion, you need to do the total slope, subtract 2% from it, and then do 1 foot for every 1% that it's over. So this panel, the existing is 2% and 3%. So 2% minus 2 is 0. No extra tie-in required this way. That's 3%, 1 extra 1 foot, saw cut, and tied in. And then this panel goes back as it always would.